Good morning, Jax. Who's a good boy? What you doing? Come on. Morning, guys. You got up a little late. Bud Files, good morning. I swear you were always first into my stream. I do appreciate that. We are... I was going to check on the kittens, and that's apparently where they live now. Yes. These two. That's Flopsy and Mopsy. No, I'm not. I don't know what their names are yet. Here we go, guys. Good morning. This one's my favorite, little black and white one. And then we got a little Tom over here. Looks like Bob. And these guys, we're going to find them homes, I think. Except maybe not the little black and white one. So we are going to walk over here. Come on, guys. Let's get them some food. Oh, I got one right at my feet. Look at that. And she's going to lay down on my foot. What is she doing? There we go. Gonna put my coffee down on the bumper. This morning's coffee is brought to you by 508 Magnets and a small kitty that wants to be petted. Good morning. Hi. Let's get you fed. And get the kitties fed. Yes. I gotta bring him some milk later. Whoops. One of them just got drop kicked. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Yeah, come on. I know. There you go. Yes, here. You're hungry. I get it. I get it. All right. Put you guys down for a second. Let's get you guys some food without stepping on your kitties. That's the real trick right here. I know. Here we go. Go down below. I know. Whoa, this one just climbed up. All right. Up. Over there. Look. Oh, another one climbed in, I think. Oh, one got in. Oh, sweet. Please don't end up in the food bin. Please don't do that. All right. Let's get you up here. Let's get you on here. All right. Got 4 of you. Rocky's gone. And Rocky Bird. Don't tell me he's a short bus rider. All right. Blistering Barnacles, good morning. There he is. There's my little short bus. Everybody else is over here getting food. Yep, there's 5 of you. I know. There you go. Get in the food and stop complaining. You eat down there. Okay, you guys, if you hang out for a minute, I'll bring you some milk or coffee. All right? Okay. These guys are crazy. We're just going to go quickly and let them go eat. I did ask my son to leave some water down here so I can moisten their food. Oh, here we go. We're going to do this real quick. I've been bringing milk out and putting it on their food, but today I don't have any milk, so we're just going to put water in their food. Whoops. What? You guys are very vocal. There we go. There you go. Try it one more time. Up and in. There you go. See, the water in the food's not bad either. There, finally. Okay, 5 kittens free. Anybody want a kitten? We've got TGIF is in the house. Coming out swinging. Blistering Barnacle Magnets. Just be cool. Good to see you. And, of course, Bud Files started off this morning. So, you guys are awesome. I just figured I haven't been doing my morning live streams because of the whole marathon thing. And I just wanted to thought I would come out. So this is one litter. That's another litter. The gray ones are all about 5 months old. Little ones are all about 6 weeks old, I think, 5 weeks old. And whoops, and I got one that's going to be following me on my feet again. Look at this. Look at it. She just wants a foot. Yeah, me too. I was so worried. I thought they were gone. What? What? All right. This one just likes to sit on my feet. There. I don't want her getting stepped on. Well, you got to walk away quickly and look. Walk to where you step. All right, so we are going to go, grab my coffee. I'm going to go over to the barn and see what's going on with the animals and make sure chicks have water. And, and that is good coffee this morning. This one, over me. Bye, kitty. As I said, walk away quickly and don't make eye contact. That's the key. And it's going to follow me anyway. We raise our kittens with our chickens because then when we have full-grown cats, they don't eat them. Hi, babies. Good morning. Yeah? How are you? You guys have food and water? Come on, let's go over to the corn. Come on. Hi, duckies. Now the weather's starting to turn a little cold, so we are going to have to close up the egg production stuff going on. We're letting them nest, but pretty soon it's going to be too cold for them to do that. They'll never make it. Right now, they are alive and well and doing stupid stuff in here. And somebody's laying eggs in the ground over there. That's awesome. Yes, I know. I think they're trying to get one last pass out at getting some chicks. And our little chicks are doing pretty good. Take a look in there. See if I can get these guys to walk out to where the... Hey, Dash! Whoever fed them last left the lid off of the DDG. And hi, babies. Looks like there is food. And it looks like they have water. So everybody's happy in the barnyard. Yeah, my littles are getting bigger. Those are the littlest ones. This is my white rooster. He's growing a tail feather back, which means he's not getting picked on as much. There's Boo. That's the mama to all those little kitties. We are going to put this up here. Again, this morning's coffee is brought to you by 508 Magnets. Okay, so, in fact, I wonder if this kills the stream. That's awesome. I was just wondering if I could get a thumbnail for that. Alright, we're going to just put the lid. Oh my, there is no lid. Okay, so that's why there's no lid on this, is because it is missing. We're going to have to look and see where it went to, because it can't have gone far. These guys here are barred rocks, and they are really excellent layers. They are good for egg production. They're a dual purpose bird, which means they're also good for meat production. And I don't have a lot of them. I think those are my originals. I'm trying to remember. I might have gotten a couple last year, extras, because they don't look that old. We have to go figure out where my lid went. And I don't know. Take a little walk around. You guys don't mind, do you? Hey, chickies. I love that these chicks are all doing really well. I always worry I'm going to come and find a few of them belly up in here. Chicks are very fragile. They can't always keep them alive, but let's just say that. Hi, Mommy. How are you this morning? Hmm? Can you find my trash can lid? Come on, let's go. You help me look for it. That's right. And funny thing, it can't have been gone that long, honestly, because it rained yesterday. And oh, that was where my coffee goes. Really? Really? Okay, fine. I was gonna put my coffee up there. This stuff does not look wet from the rain, so it must be gone as of this morning. So Eric might have grabbed it for some weird reason. I don't know. Let's walk over to the corn. Maybe some of them will follow me and get their morning breakfast. This is a silver-laced Wyandotte. That's one of the prettiest chickens I know of, at least in my herd, in my flock. There's another barred rock. And Turkey's following me along with a cat. That is a speckled Sussex who has a lot of similar markings as a golden-laced Wyandotte. Just they're brown with white instead of black with white. And I'm walking over here because over here in the ground there is corn to be found. Hey, that rhymes. I could write a poem. Over here in the ground there's corn to be found. And the corn is aground, waiting to be found. See, I can rhyme. Only I'm using the same words because I'm only half awake. We're waiting for these guys to come over. When I'm talking, they think they will come and see me. Good to see you, Just Be Cool. Thanks for stopping in. Who's going detecting today? Me. I'm going. I'm going to try to do Juice's half-hour thing today if I can. If I can get my stuff done. Hey, Petey Sandigger's in the house. Good to see you. We're just over here talking, hoping the chickens come over and find their own food. We're being lazy. See who's in the house. Petey says he hopes to go. Blistering Barnacles is in the house. Talka Detector. Hola, amiga. Hola, amigo. Linda Mañana. Good morning. Salutations this morning. Anybody else speak Spanish? Anybody want to translate for me? That'd be awesome. I speak just a tiny bit of Spanish. And eu falo português. Si tu fala. I think it's despierto. If you speak slowly, I could speak a little Portuguese. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. This is real pretty over here. This is where all the grasshoppers live, and the chickens are smart enough. They come here and chase grasshoppers. That's why we leave this little part tall. All right, guys. The corn's not over here. You guys got to come over and find your own. That's right. You got to come find your own corn. Uh-huh. Somebody's got something to say. Now in the bright sun, I can't see Chet very well. Let me get back in the shade. So I'm standing in the shade of this tree. It's actually beautiful and cool right now, which just means that I should be detecting today and not messing around with the work. And so Talka Detector was in my marathon. He is in Chile. Definitely check him out. He's pretty cool. Magnet Fine Stickman's in the house. Thank you for coming by. And Miss Mary, good to see you. Champion Nash is here. Good to. And I think I've said hello to everybody. I'm going to hang out here for a minute. My dog's already locked up in the... She's napping. There's Bippity. She's hanging out. What she likes to do when I'm talking is come nearby me and then use the facilities, which we're on a farm. Everything's a facility. Now, next door they used to grow, they've grown corn, they've grown oats, they've rotated it out, but this year they have prairie grass. They just hate it. So there's not anything more interesting on that side than on this side. In previous years, the chickens would run through the fence and go pick up the leftover corn and stuff. But yeah, this year there's, except maybe on the edges, there may be a few pieces, a few fallen stray oats that have come up, things like that. In general, it's just what it is. Yeah, I miss when I open the door in the morning, I get the big cluster of chickens that come out all at once. It's super fun. And these guys are already out running around. I see Bashful just ran back into the barn. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, Bashful's growing a tail feather too. He may develop into a rooster yet. Oh yeah. Here's Dash. Hey Dash. That's my boy. That's my king rooster. And I do not see my red rooster with black tail feathers. So we'll have to see if he's out wandering or if we lost a rooster. Dash walks a little funny as he broke his leg, and then I healed him up by putting him in a dog kennel for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, fed him. And he managed to heal up, but he just always walks a little funny. He's like an arthritic old man. You get my ducks? Yeah, these guys are so spread out you could almost count them. But there's a lot of them are missing. If this is all I have, we're in serious trouble. Did you guys find something to eat? Go find the corn in the field. Yeah? That's Huey. That one's Louie. And the big difference is they have different colored feet, and Lewis was bigger than Lewis was bigger. There we go. Let's see where Bashful went. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's the red one. I wondering what he was doing. 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Nobody up top. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I should have 43 large ones, and then 6 new. The little white ones are not here right now. I don't know where they are. I always do kind of a loose chicken count just to make sure we're not, that we didn't have a predator issue or anything. And then the little ones, I think we got about 20 in here now. And they will, when they get a little bigger, we open up that side door and they will integrate by going in the barn at night. Yeah, see, I'm only counting 30. And then we got a few in here, but all my little white ones are gone right now. And Peep is gone. These guys could probably use something from the garden. In fact, oh, here's 2 of the white ones and Peep. They're over here. Might go over and see if we have any zucchini this morning, because I think we've been through the rest of the stuff we have inside. You know, today would be a really good day for target practice too. It is just beautiful and cool. And I don't know if it's going to warm up later or not. But I do think I'm going to try to get out and go detecting. Because I have been stuck inside all week pretty much. And, well, actually, no, we went camping. We got back from camping Monday. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 4 days in a row I've been stuck inside. Just saying. No, we went to pier one day too. But I haven't gotten to swing. I stand by my initial statement. And yeah, I'm going to go over see what's going on in the garden real quick. Hope you guys don't mind. And I probably should turn the garden water on. I'll do that too. Don't let me forget where I left my coffee. And I'll come over here in the shade real quick. I'll be able to see who's in, who's talking. There we go. Hey, Papa Rouse is in the house. Did you get your money? As that link helped a lot because I'm really, I am really like lame when it comes to trying to copy and paste emails, apparently. Hey, my kitties are here. Bippity Bob and Boo. I think you spelled Bippity wrong though. It's with P's, Bippity. Because it was originally from one of the Disney things. And we named the kitties Bippity Boppity and Boo. And actually those two white kitties now might very well be named Flopsy and Mopsy now. We'll see. I just wait till like a name comes to me and then that's their name. And the other ones, I was going to name them Hickory, Dickory, and Doc, except for if we named him that, the Bob would have been called Dick, and I didn't want a cat named Dick. So yeah, we'll go with what we got. We've got some red tomatoes to pick today, and we have a garden that looks quite modern already. It looks good. And I think our cucumbers are fairly well shot at this point. I don't see any coming out here. I'll have to look. Oh, I see one. Let's just step on. There is one over here that is just almost too big, but it'll totally work. It's still usable. So we got a cucumber for lunch. Yay. And my zucchini, unfortunately, we have a giant shot zucchini that we're going to have to come back and get for the chickens. And then we've got one beautiful one the right size. We'll take this one up to the house. And looks like we have another one that's just the right size. Let's see if I can put these up on there without them dying here. And we have one that's way too big. So we have two giant shot zucchinis. And yeah, this one, unless I was making zucchini bread, I'm afraid this one is way too big. So I think we'll take these. And I know I shouldn't be stepping all over the zucchini things, but we are getting up to, pretty soon we're going to get a frost and then everything will be shot. So we're going to go ahead and take this over, this big ass zucchini. We'll give it to the chickens who are kind enough to stay out of my garden. And if my shovel is still over there, which I hope it is, we'll even be able to chop it in half and let the little ones have some. If not, we will throw it and break it in half. A lot of noise going on over there. You know why they got a wild hair going on. I had a little chopping tool over here. I think my husband hid it because it's actually like a trench tool for a tractor. But it was mine because I found it. And not here. Okay, oh yeah, we got a shovel. We got a shovel. We can do this real quick. Okay. So, all we do here see. Go like this. Here. There's some chicken. I mean, zucchini. And then we got some for these guys, which we will put over the top and hope nobody gets hit. There we go. You don't want to bludgeon a chick with a giant piece of zucchini. That'd be wrong. And then this one has already taken to eating the other part of this. Are you going to chop it one more time? Here. There you go. You can have it back. You can have that one. There we go. They're happy. They got zucchini. I have one more over there too. And I left my ones I want to bring to the house up there. And I left my coffee. Where did I leave my coffee? You guys gotta tell me, because it's somewhere. And there's Bippity. Mary's in the house. I have chat. Is that Miss Mary or another Mary? Mary Case Treasures. Hey, good to see you. You know, I had Jerry Lee Lewis. I had a Jerry Lee Lewis and an Elvis chicken. They were my little mop tops. I had a Liberace too. But they're hard to tell apart, so they get names, and I forget which one's which. Look at this. Our spaghetti squash is starting to turn yellow. So that is getting to the sweet spot. And those have to be rescued before the first frost, I believe. And then over here, I'm going to have to climb in on the other side and grab tomatoes today, because we got a lot of tomatoes starting to redden up. And last night, it feels cold enough here. Last night, the temperatures might have dipped close to where it'd be cold. I mean, it feels like maybe it went down to 40. Now, what we are gonna do is we'll leave the other giant zucchini on right now, because I'm gonna have Tanner grab it so that he learns the lesson of leaving a zucchini there too long and stuff. And he'll have to go in there and find it. But I do have my little cucumber and my zucchini that I wanted to grab. AAP is in the house. How are you, Luke? Good to see ya. We are, actually, Luke, I am building a new site to specifically help YouTubers who are starting to grow to get their content linked and out there. And it's going to be not just treasure people, but anybody. And I might do is pop in your streams one time and let people know about it once it's launched. I have plans to create some extra hooks in YouTube, because that helps with the Google algorithm, which Google owns YouTube. And it can help with the Google algorithm and help with the thing. Eric's trotting around here. And I left my coffee somewhere. Let's see. Morning, dear. If you're going inside, can you put these veggies in for me? Can you put these inside? I got a cucumber for lunch and a zucchini that's perfect. I saw you, it sounded like a badger was hitting the house this morning.
It was a badger.
Uh-huh, that's what I thought. What time did you get up? Wow. And if you're going in, can you grab me a tissue or a napkin too, please? We're giving him the courtesy of not putting him on camera this morning because he wouldn't like that. Let's see if he actually does that. He gives me one. Oh, he's the best. Thank you. Ah, get a bell. There we go. And my eyes are watering a little bit. I don't know, allergies or what. My nose is running a little bit too. It's really charming. And didn't really want to wipe it on my sleeve, so now we have a tissue. That's best. You can come in the shade so I can get caught up with chat real quick. And we're going to take a walk over to the choke cherry, see if there's any left to harvest, because they're getting down to it. Mary Kay, I would love to include your videos if you have any videos that are filmed in landscape mode of your finds. I am happy to include one of them in my next big thing, because I am putting together a top 100 little channels that we should watch playlist, and that one is just starting to get populated. Then the big ass marathon that I did. Oh, kitties are following me again. Hi, good morning. Go see your mama. That marathon went a lot longer than I thought it would. And so I think roughly, if you want to run a marathon for a day, it's going to be something like 80 videos. And that's what I think. Maybe, it depends on the length. And I think next time I do this, I am also going to do highlights instead of full videos, so that people have to go out to the videos themselves. And I'm going to do it as a proctored stream. So what would happen there is that we will do a mini marathon, and it'll be something like 5 or 6 hours, and it'll be non-stop videos, but you will get to see a clip, and then it will go into a link that will take you to the next like the creator directly. And I'm hoping that that's possible to pull off. I think it is. So what I was going to do is do something like that on the next time I have some room in my calendar to do this. I am trying to finish up work today, and I want to go detecting and do Juice's Beast Challenge. These are choke cherries, and they are empty. So we're just looking to see if there's any left out over here to harvest, because there were some that were not as ready. And so there might be some choke cherry bushes left to grab. Now these are all, see, they're like dried up on the vine. LL been hitting good lately. I've seen that also. Awesome. Yeah, let me see. Oh, look at this. There's a nest. You see that? Up at the choke cherry bush. I'm sure if there were any birds in it, they're long gone, because they would have been gone. I don't know. They've already flown the coop, so to speak. But that's really cool to see a little nest up there. Now we are going to go down the tree row, because this is where my choke cherries are. These are junipers right here, which smell really nice but aren't particularly edible. What I really should do, I would love to grow a laurel tree, because then we would have bay leaves. And I don't know if they would work in this climate or not. I'm going to have to ask my husband, because bay leaves are wonderful. I don't know if anybody cooks with them, but you could throw one or two. See, these are choke cherries, and they're all dried up on their little things. So they're pretty well shot. They could be pulled, because it'd be like raisins, right? So those could be pulled. I think they just might be taller than what Tana can reach. So yeah, if you're cooking like a stew or chicken or whatever, like Instapot or Crock-Pot, and you pull a couple bay leaves and throw that in there, it just gives wonderful flavor. It works on pork as well. And yeah, I always buy them dried, but wouldn't it be neat to have a bay leaf or a laurel tree and be able to have your own bay leaves? I think that'd be really cool. And my aunt has one. She's in California. So, you know, they grow, I know that. I just don't know if they would grow here. And when I get down to the end, I could show you Eric's project. I took an excavator out and he dug this giant trench here. And it goes all the way down here, all the way up to the house. So it's he's been busy. This is his idea of a vacation. He takes a vacation from work, and then he remodels the house, or, you know, in this case, he's installing a new septic tank for us. because the old one is really old and is pretty well caving in on itself. Okay, here we go. Here's some little ones that are still pickable. So we could actually take a little bucket out here and maybe grab one more set of choke cherries for our chicks. That would be cool. And since I'm in the shade, let's catch up real quick and see what we got going on. Yeah, see, Miss Mary says she uses bay leaves a lot. Exactly. Ooh. LL found a silver rosy this morning. That's awesome. And blistering barnacles has been hanging out in my house for 6 days now. That's awesome. And, oh yeah, AAP, you're huge. But, you know, you're entertaining in a whole different way. And by the way, I told Juice that since he sent me a Team Nut Job jersey, that I'd come on a food challenge one time. But not, obviously not applesauce. But if you guys ever do like Twinkies, you know, or I don't know, something I would actually eat. I know that's weird that I tell you I would eat Twinkies, but this is a new thing. We've recently rediscovered Hostess, and we've been buying snowballs and Twinkies, and you put the Twinkies in the freezer, and it makes the cream sort of toughen up, and they're delicious. So we don't eat a lot of the other things. Like ho-hos have never done it for me. I did go one time. I went to this fancy party, and this was up in Nederland, Colorado, and it was the board of trustees. I was on the town board for a short period of time, and yeah, it was a let's meet and talk town issues at somebody's house, and we're having a dessert party. Everybody bring a dessert, right? And so I baked cookies or something, I don't remember. But we went in there, and I was checking over this whole dessert smorgasbord. And on a tray, there was this most beautiful presentation of these tiny little pinwheels that were chocolate covered. They were chocolate on the outside, and then chocolate cake swirled with cream. And they were maybe an inch thick. And they were laying on their side, little brown things, right? And I took one because it was just beautiful, right? And, you know, I took a couple other little treats. Sat down, took a bite of this beautiful chocolate pinwheel, and it turns out that it was a ho-ho. And whoever brought them had taken a box of ho-hos, and they unwrapped them, cut them into slices, and laid them on this beautiful tray like it was some kind of petit four. So I thought that was funny. And never did figure out who brought the ho-hos. But it was just like, totally like, you know, who would even think of that? You know, and I mean, I was thinking maybe next time I'd come over there and bring them, you know, tiny pink marshmallow cakes cut into wedges, and they would be getting snowballs, you know? I don't know. Let's step into the shade for a minute. I don't see much else for the choke cherries. We have some on the other side of the property too, but I have the feeling season for them is pretty well done. Oh yeah, diabetes does suck. And AAP, that's not nice at all. Becky can't do sugar. Is that why she eats all the hot stuff? And applesauce has sugar in it, just saying. What about, I don't know, I guess gummy worms would also be sugar. And those would be really difficult. If you choke those down like as many gummy worms as you could eat in a minute or whatever, you would end up with whole gummy worms in your gut sitting around there, slowly dissolving for eternity. You know, that would not be good. And they would not be good coming up either. I'm just saying. I don't know. It was just a thought. I actually don't do a lot of sugar because I'm hypoglycemic. But I do when I'm tired. I'll eat a little bit of sugar, and it kind of keeps me going. So that's what that is. And how did she do? Wasn't she in the challenge when you guys were doing the slushies? Because those have sugar in them. All right, we're going to cut through here. And we're going to see if I can A, not hit a spider web, and B, get a better look at what's going on in the trench. This is one serious deal. He's got the trench going all the way down, and the pipe going both ways, it goes over to the house over there. I think it's bypassing. It must be bypassing the other septic, because the other septic is right next to that, and that's our new septic tank. And then it'll go out here to the leach field, and then I don't know if it, I thought that you used pipe that was had corrugated holes in it at the end, so that it would slowly leach out to where the grass is after it's processed with enzymes. I also don't know, and I got to ask my husband about this. I don't know how you populate them with enzymes to begin with, because they're supposed to have gooey things like that, you know. And I found places where you can buy septic tank enhancer, where they have the enzymes you can add to your septic tank to make it work better. So I don't know. I'll have to ask him about that. I have no idea if he has a plan or he's just going to wing it. So anyway, this was my nice little walk this morning. And I do have one more choke cherry over here I was going to look for. It's the one that's growing up around the dead tree. Dead tree gets to stay because the dead tree is a place for the birds to roost. And these choke cherries look shot. There's a few of them along here. And yeah, these could be picked. They're not too bad. I mean, they're dry, but I bet the chickens would like them anyway. And then over here on this side we have our asparagus patch. Oh, look at this beautiful apple. That one looks wonderful. This tree is half dead. I mean, the other half is totally dead, but look how many apples it made on this side. We're gonna have pie this fall after the first fast. We are gonna get pie. I don't see what you're saying, Barnacle. What are you saying here? Yeah, you need something. Orange demolish. I'll look for that. Oh, she had to get unsweetened applesauce. Yes, but they still have a lot of, there's still a lot of sugar. Even in natural sugars, there's still a lot of sugar. I was looking to see how my asparagus grove is going, because we just let it go each year, because someday it will make enough to eat. And this is what asparagus looks like when it's fully grown. So these guys will keep growing up, and there's these seeds, and I will pull these asparagus seeds and see if I can't start. Usually you start asparagus from root. Whoops, I got a kitty. But yeah, these guys, we just let them go each year, because if we had picked them, we would have gotten like 5 or 6, you know, and we let them go, they'll propagate. So kind of like what we're doing with our chickens right now, where instead of harvesting the eggs, and in the springtime I sell eggs because it helps pay for the feed in the winter. But right now I'm letting the eggs, I'm letting them just lay their eggs, and I'm letting them nest them, because then they'll propagate, they'll make more chickens. And oh, I don't know, probably another couple weeks we'll cut that off, and then just start harvesting eggs to save for winter. Because if you take them and you wash them and you put mineral oil on them, they will actually keep pretty well in a cool place for months. And you can also do what they call as water glassing. And there they have, there you put them in water with lime. Hi. Are you having fun? What's up today? You want to go digging? Or are you busy? Do you want to go detecting? Go ahead. I was inviting you. You got a full day planned? Huh? You have a full day planned?
Yep, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Okay, I'll take a maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I got to go take Tanner up to Mabel's though, so I got to drive up north. Or at least to Selby if I can get her to come down. I don't know if she'll drive that far. Yeah, my husband Eric is a man on a mission. I have a huge amount of respect for him, that he always gets stuff done. I try to get stuff done, but I also have, one of my missions is to go detecting as much as possible. Good night, BBM. Good to see ya. an orange demolished from Neutron Industries. I will, I'll ask him about that. I didn't want to ask him about it on camera, but I will ask him about it. And by the way, over here, these are the pelts of past deer we've harvested. And I think that's where Bella got her latest chew toy. I think she dragged one off there. I got kitties! And they're gonna sit on my feet. Hi, kitties. They're both gonna sit. One is on each foot. Uh-huh. And now I can't move. I am literally shackled to the ground because I have kitties on my feet. Oh, and Bob's making nice. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, these two, I cannot really tell them apart. One of them's got a dot on its back. And, you know, I would go with Dot and Dash, but Dash is a rooster because we used to have a Dot as a rooster. That was Morse code. I am trying to get loose, and they're going to step on my feet. We're going to just hang out for a minute, drink coffee. Yep, one on each foot. Okay, one got off, one is staying. This one's smaller, and this one's fatter. And this smaller one's got a dot on its back. Hi, Bubby, aren't you cute? And blue eyes. This one also has blue eyes. Oh, and this one's got a tri thing, like a little landmass on its head. And that one's got the island. So that's more like the Aleutian Islands with one off the top, or maybe Hawaii. And this one's more like a landmass, like Pangea. But we're not going to give them that stupid of names. They'll figure out their names, I'm sure. Or else they're going to be Flopsy and Mopsy because they kind of remind me of those little bunnies in Peter Rabbit. So we are going to find a place to sit down and chill. And then we're going to go inside, refill the coffee once I've sucked it down. Oh no! Oops! That one just got booted. Sorry, baby. And she's back on my foot. We're going to take one last look and see how our barnyard's doing. I think they're all doing real well. We got them their zucchini. I got my veggies up to the house. Got to go back with a basket and pick some tomatoes later. And you guys can see that. It won't focus well if we're looking through the fence. I want to go see my chickies one more time. Make sure they got enough food. I forgot to ask my husband. That's right. I was supposed to be looking for that lid. And I have not seen it. Have you guys? There was a basket over here. Hold on. I have to climb over here and grab that. That's an egg collecting basket that does not belong under the tanks. These are water collection tanks. My husband set this up earlier this summer. And this is a basket that does not belong outside. So we'll bring that up. This actually collects rainwater off the roof and then filters it into these tanks. And the one on the end is super green because the sun on the tanks makes the water turn green. They'll be drained before it freezes, and it's only used in the summer to collect the rain and use it for the ducks and the chickens and the garden. And we'll take a quick look around because I still would like to know where that lid went. And I think it's gone. Oh wait, I see it. Okay, hold on. I see the lid. Okay, we're gonna do, we'll put the chicken egg basket, which I buy these at thrift stores for like $1. Hi, puppies. Over here on the pile of dirt, there is a lid. So we had rain the other day. We must have enough wind to make this go flying. But this belongs, oh yeah, this one belongs over on top of that other bin. Because if it's not over there, then one of the chickens is going to fly in there and start eating. There. Now all is right with my world. And oh, we'll grab the basket, we'll put it in the barn because we don't really want it to be wet. And one more check the little chicks, see how they're doing. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 5 or 6 hens in here now. So that adds to our count. And then out here, we finally have somebody got a clue that you could come out here and eat bugs. So that's awesome. And here's the little chicks. They're doing their little chick thing. They're digging on their new habitat because it gives them shelter for shade and for rain. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of barnyard mixed birds we're going to end up with. Because, yeah, there's no saying really. They might all be half Americana because he's king rooster. But we're keeping the white rooster because we want some some of the white hens to make white eggs. And, oh, they'll make white eggs, but I mean, I want them to make chicks with white eggs. Yeah, so we're hoping that keeping one in the flock will help that. See, and this is what happy free-range chickens look like. They're all hanging out doing their thing. These things look like Canadian thistle, but they're really burdock. And burdock is edible. Not the thistly part, but the leaves. You can actually stir fry them when the plant is younger. Or I guess you can even eat them raw. And I think sunflowers are like one of the few plants that every part of it is edible. So everybody figures they can eat sunflower seeds, but you can also eat the root, the stalk, the leaves. All of it is actually edible. And I saw some video once where they took, I think it was the root, they dried it and ground it and turned it into flour and then made it into some food. I'm going to stay and watch these two for a minute and see if they interact. Because you know that Dash is king rooster, and this one over here behind him is number 3. And I'm curious if Dash is going to have him something to say. See, Dash has a super long tail feathers because he's king rooster. That other one has growing one back. He basically, every time they get in a scuffle, he gets his tail feathers. He literally gets his butt kicked and his tail feathers get pulled. So. Yeah, that's rooster number 3. That one's actually number 2. That one's Big Red. Hey, PD Sandigger, good luck if you are digging. Miss Mary, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. We are basically going to go ahead and close this out. I just wanted to have one more look at the barnyard. Appreciate you guys being here. And we will try to get some video this weekend, trying to get some digging done. Hope you guys all have a beautiful day, and if you're out hunting, good luck. Digging out.